Hi, I'm Matt.
And I'm Bo. Welcome to Bushcraft Heroes. On this week's episode, we're going to be looking at how we made raised beds for our super shelters, and we did a bit of archery practice with our compound bows and recurve bows.
And I'm going to show you how to make char from horse's hoof fungus and how to make a fire with a hanging pot cook system over it to make your tea and cook your food. This week when we went out bushcrafting, it was actually my birthday, and the guys and some of our close friends all chipped in and surprised me while we were out in the field with a brand new GoPro, which is, you know, an awesome gift for this kind of stuff, because to be able to film and have your hands free to be doing stuff is just a massive plus. That being said, a lot of the footage in this episode is going to be filmed from point of view because I was trying the camera out and stuff. So just bear with me if any of the footage is a bit too shaky for you. I promise you it will improve when we get into the next season.
Talking about other seasons, we are going to do a whole bunch of episodes on spring here in Alberta. We're going to be looking into things like bear awareness, because obviously they're now about, there's tons of bears here in Alberta. Wild edibles, foraging, identifying different types of plant life, water purification, and various other things.
We're also going to focus on some fire safety and some different fire making techniques. We want to try out the Dakota fire hole and also some different shelter techniques. We watch a lot of videos by Dave from the channel Really Big Monkey. I'll stick him on the screen for you guys to see. You should check out his channel. He's a really exciting guy to watch. He's got all these crazy ideas and inventions for stuff, and he's kind of thinking outside the box, and we like that.
Yeah, nice guy.
Yeah, nice guy. So we really learned from the times that we went out this winter. Every time we've been out, it seems like, you know, our experience grows a little bit, and how to deal with the cold and all different aspects of it evolves as we go.
It's like complete chalk and cheese from our first time out.
Yeah.
When we went out for the first time to our latest time out, just how much more aware we are and just how much more on the ball. It's been really amazing experience growing.
Okay.
Yeah, do it.
How's it coming on, Tim? Sweet, looks beauty. There you go. And so a small tarp works really well too. Perfect, perfect, looks awesome. So getting the double super shelter on the go here. We got 4 guys sleeping in this one, and we're gonna have 2 guys sleeping in this one. This one's gonna be a horizontal one, if that makes sense. So we sleep lengthwise in this one, and this one's gonna sleep guys this way. So today we're going to be doing raised beds. Instead of just using the spruce boughs to keep us insulated, we're actually going to go for the full-on raised bed system. You know, we're getting very civilized now. To see how much warmer it keeps us, because even in the military sleeping bag, I feel that convection of, you know, heat loss losing to the ground. There is less snow this time, admittedly, but yeah, so we're going to see how we get on with that. Tim's been working on the old raised bed. That looks great, man. That looks great.
Do you want to do one here?
Yeah, we're going to make a raised bed exactly the same as what Tim's done, but for this one. That's amazing. Good job, guys. Really good job. Okay, guys, so you can see we're getting there now with this raised bed. Probably a third done. Now, got to alternate thick and thin here, so get thick end at this time and then thin end next time. This is starting to look real nice. So Bo's just staking in at the front here, and I'd say this is pretty damn important because we don't want to be rolling, because the way that these are stacked, we don't want to be rolling down into our fire pit in the middle of the night. That would be not the one. Might even need a couple of longer ones in there. But you can see we've got a different design here. This is going to sleep 4 guys, probably could fit 5. And this one here is the 2-man. And you can see the logs go the other way on this one, so there's no worry of them rolling into the fire pit. You find, guys, when you're doing this sort of battening, you just chamfer the edge. with your axe or your knife. It'll just stop the wood buckling out quite as much. It won't just mushroom out so badly. I mean, it will eventually, but you can see that one's going in a lot better. Perfect. Okay guys, so we have finished our raised bed to some degree anyway. We finished all the logs, and now you can see Adam there. We're spreading out our spruce boughs and trying to pull anything that's really big and that's going to be sticking into our backs when we sleep tonight out, and that should just give us a little bit more comfort. We are finished with our spruce bowing. Tim's just testing his out. How does it feel? It's wonderful? Awesome. We've almost got our inner layer done. You can see it's evolved again this time, so we've actually got a whole inside layered tarp, and then this green tarp here we're then going to put over the top of this whole thing to kind of seal it all in together. And we actually bought mylar this time, so raised bed, mylar, double layered. I think we're going to be absolutely toasty like we're in a house this time, hopefully anyway. Tim and Eric are just finishing up their one, which is looking great actually. I really like the little one. Very nice. Looking good. Looking real good. Should we get the top on then, Adam? Now the tops are going on. Tim and Eric doing their poly. Look at that. Beauty. So super shelters are pretty much finished. And they look bloody cozy. Really happy with these. And we still haven't even got the mylar in there yet, so I'm on the hunt for some horse's hoof fungus. Anyone who knows the real name of this fungus, please shout it out to me in the comments below, because I would quite like to know. Now, I believe it grows, so I've been told, it grows on dying birch trees. Oh, is that some right there? That looks like it right there. That could very well be what I'm looking for. It must be it. Looks like a horse's hoof, so that must be it. So I'm going to take this to stick in my char tin. So I'm just going to cut up some of this fungus to put in manageable chunks into my char tin. So if you can see that, I'm going to just chuck these bits, if I can fit them all in there. And then this is going to go on there once I've got it going a bit more. And so I'm going to get this char tin right in the middle of this, if I can. Get that cooking. And it should only take about 10 minutes or so. Maybe a bit longer because the fungus is probably damp, so I may give it 15 minutes or so. So I'm going to get this fire going and then come back to you in a minute. So you can see the char tin in there, hopefully at least. It's nice and black now, de-virginized. And it yeah, like I said earlier, it should take 10 minutes or so. But I might give it a bit longer just to make sure. There it is. Hopefully it should be just a tin in the embers and all nice and cool. Nice. You can see that. We have these nice little pellets now. So hopefully later on I'm going to test these out, see if I can get a fire going from these. So nice. I'm hungry, I want to make some soup, so I'm going to show you how to make a quick, simple pot hanger system to hang your brew tin on. So first off, you're going to need something that looks a bit like this. This is kind of redundant, but just a V shape like that. I'm going to hit that into the floor. Then you're going to need a long, preferably green stick that's going to act as your pot hanging, to hang the pot hanger on. And then you're going to need a peg like this to peg into the bottom to stop the whole thing coming up. So I'm just going to, next step, you want to take your knife and level off the top of this. Okay guys, once you've got this set up, we're going to make a vertical stick to hang on top of this. So to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to notch, and let's get a nice solid bit to work on. We're going to notch an X into our bit of wood here. I'm just going to grab something to batten with. You don't want to go much further than halfway through, or you're going to lose the integrity of the stick. Okay, once you have an X like that, you're just going to carve out some of this excess. Okay guys, once you've got it looking something like that, you're then going to cut in at an angle like this to really make this into a bit of a point, more of a point. So again, I'm going to just cut in like this. The same on this side. This side's already quite good. And then, right in there, we're just going to notch that back even further like this. So you've got a proper point here. Now this is going to sit right on here. So you can see, obviously, I need to trim this edge down a little bit. So I'm going to do that. You can see that's sitting much nicer now, and it just bounces there by itself. Then on top of that, you're just going to want to do this safely, obviously. Put like a little circular hole in there, and that's going to act as our pivot point for that one. And I've actually made it a little bit too far back, so I'm just going to shave this back a bit. And the nice thing about this technique is you can actually make more and more of these notches up and down the stick, so it's adjustable. But that's good enough for what I want. So now I'm going to add another notch down here to hold my pan on. As always, I'm just going to collect up some bits and pieces to put as a base for my fire. And it's a good idea to generally build the pot hanger before you make the fire, because then you can make the fire perfectly underneath where your pot hanger is. Okay, now that's a pretty solid base for my fire. It doesn't need to be anything too big, just need to be able to water up. Let's get my cook kit out. And this is my DIY cook kit. If you guys are interested in how to make this cook kit, it's a nestled DIY cook kit, then please click the link in the above. Anyway, I'm just going to be using this one part of the kit for now. So that is pretty much it. So let's get our fire going under there. So earlier on in the video you saw me making a fire from making char from horse's hoof fungus. So I'm gonna give that a go right now and see how it fares, because it's pretty common horse's hoof fungus, and if it works really well as a char, I'm gonna be really happy. So I've got my horse's hoof fungus char here. Yeah, and then I've got some dried grass that I've been drying in my pocket for a few hours. So we're going to try and get the fungus to ember, get this to turn bird's nest to take, and then the birch bark's going to go on top of that, and then kindling and whatnot. I'm playing a bit of a risk here. I haven't got too much smaller stuff to go on top, but we'll see how we get on. I'm kind of interested to see how this takes.
Difficult, it's got to be touching it, but not so much it smothers it.
Doesn't look like that grass is very prime for it though either, does it? It's been in the melting snow all this time. Do you want to try some feather sticks? Do you want me to take over blowing if you're feeling a little bit blown out?
I'm fine with
You're
that.
fine?
It's just, okay. It's just not quite wanting to combust. Even with man-made char cloth though, it takes a little while to get it going. You got a coal there, it's not touching grass.
There we go.
A little while, but lots of blowing. There you go.
So that's nice. Ferro rod using horse hoof char from scratch using grass, tinder bundle. Beautiful. Job well done. Now Matt's going to make a little soup. Showing you the hanging pot system that he's got going on here.
Well, all you guys know how much I go on about the saw, so just another reason why I love it so much. So now that actually is a little bit too high on the whole pivot. And that's going to sit right in that pivot.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Tim.
awesome. Check that out.
Either in here.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Okay, we're going to go do some long range archery. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's good. The wind is just setting down, that's good fun. Oh, just left. The wind might be drifting. Ooh, way low, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yay! I only got one hit again. It's tough, man. It's tough. Timble. Shot. Boom. Right, you know. That's still a good shot. Good shooting, man. Good shooting. Mine is right in the last inch of the target on the right. Come on.
Our super shelter, the evolution of the super shelter has been quite something.
It's come a long way, yeah. The first time we came out, you know, we were a little bit cold, and then, you know, since then, you can see us led here now in the shot, and we've got a firewall behind us, we've got a double layered super shelter, we've got a raised bed, which really helps with the convection, not losing heat to the ground and the snow.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was so warm. I mean, obviously the temperature was a lot warmer. We were moving into spring.
Yeah, it was around 0 degrees.
Yeah, so completely different from our last times out. We actually ended up sleeping with the tarp up, as you can see, with the clear plastic up on top of the shelter. But it was just so hot. We built a very, very warm fire, and we were outside of our sleeping bags for the beginning of the night because it was just so cozy.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. This is our last episode in Northern Winter. It's been an amazing experience. Thank you so much for all the comments and all the subscribers we've had in the last month or two. It's been absolutely overwhelming and amazing.
Totally.
We love doing it. We love that you are loving it. We are going to do a whole season, like we said before, on spring and then hopefully summer, and stay with us. It's going to be really exciting. I'm really looking forward to getting out in the field again.
Also, we'd like to do a shout out to a couple of people that have been just really supportive with our channel, because it's only me and Bo doing it, and you know, it's all the comments and the helpful advice and stuff. It really means a lot to us. So first on the list, I'd like to do a shout to Uta. Keeps reposting our videos, really awesome, really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Zed Outdoors. Just because you're in a very similar boat to us, doing like you're in a learning curve, and you know, when you're in a learning curve and you have to shoot your own videos and stuff as well, it takes a lot more effort. So just
and do really enjoy your videos too. It's really good fun.
Yeah, it's awesome. Also, shout out to Bushcraft Quebec, another Canadian doing the kind of POV bushcrafting videos. Like, yeah, big respect for you, man. Good videos. Go and check out his channel too, guys.
Yeah.
Shout out to Matagai, also from Bushcraft Japan, just for being really supportive of the channel generally.
Generally awesome.
Thumbs up to you, man.
Wicked.
Shout out to Dave from the channel Really Big Monkey I mentioned earlier. Go and check out his videos, guys. Hours of fun there.
And last but not least,
the MI Woodsman.
channel.
I got a lot of love for you, man. Like, I see when I'm looking at all these videos on all the smaller channels, you know, channels with 50 subs or something and 100 views on a video. Every time I see you down there leaving positive comments, and you know, when I watch your videos, you're shouting people out all the time and helping, you know, people boost, you know, grow their channels and
Sending people to other people.
yeah, it's
really good.
It's really good.
Much appreciated.
Community vibe. So really big shout out to you, and guys, go and visit his channel. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Please remember, like,
Comment.
and subscribe because it really does help us.
Thank you very much.